Oh shit, that was too.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Sky, and welcome to Ladies Night with Just Sky and Chardonnay.
It's Chardonnay.
Hey. Okay, look, we're gonna scoot you over because I can't see you in the camera. Am I okay? I'm turning it more. There we go.
There we go.
Y'all, there's no banner. You know, all this is done by me.
So it's Shima time, basically, is what she's trying to say.
It's sky time. It's sky time. I get my time in, so it's just me doing everything that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So how you doing, Char?
I've been pretty good.
How was your
I
weekend?
had a busy weekend, up and down weekend. I had me and Gerald's anniversary weekend. Unfortunately, I had a funeral to go to for my auntie this weekend, and then I also had like a repast / birthday for one of my cousins because it was her mom's funeral. So when you talk about West Siders, that's how they roll.
And then you were outsider.
I was outside for the meet and greet for Naughty Gras.
Yes, and for Club Meet for More, the Naughty Gras meet and greet. It was everything and freaking more. Like for real, for real. What up, Sam? Shout out to everybody that's joining us. Please like and share our podcast. Please share wherever you can on all platforms. We are on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. We getting the word out there. We had I can't say it was somewhat busy. Like we went to the meet and greet. We showed up, and your girl showed out.
Oh, she was looking good, y'all.
Oh,
With
I
the
gotta
thighs
post that
out.
too.
Ooh.
I can't wait. I gotta post the pictures. I haven't done it yet. Just it's coming soon. Like I'm gonna post that with my month post because I've had a busy month because your girl's still celebrating her birthday. I forgot to wear my crown.
Oh, but Pisces season over.
It ain't. I celebrate the whole month, not just a season, darling.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah, no, we celebrate from the 1st to the 31st. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I get all my time in, and it's y'all time too because it gives people time to still come out, celebrate, have drinks with your girl, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, y'all Pisces was Piscean this
season. Like somebody was like, y'all quiet, girl. Ain't nothing quiet about us. We gonna show up, show out, and then go back to sleep.
We went to so many parties for Pisces. It wasn't even funny. I'm like, I didn't even know I liked this many Pisces. Like,
y'all can't help it.
I see. I'm just like, no, I'm sad now.
Well, that it's just come once a year for me. So, I'm tired because like we didn't do nothing Saturday. Then Sunday I did brunch with my twin and my cousin. So we had a good time. Like we went to B's Kitchen and Cocktail in Richmond Park, and it was they got some good ass food.
And that was your first time there?
Yeah. Okay. And they had a brunch. So yes, shout out to anybody that want a brunch because your girl like brunching.
Who don't? You ain't following no bushes, did you?
No, okay. There was no bushes.
Okay.
But I was almost leaning on the pillar. I was just about, but my cousin pulled up. I'm like, okay. So let's get down to it. Everybody get your drinks together. We got our drinks.
Definitely do.
Take our sip because, we finna talk about it. So I'm Poly Now What? Shout out to Poly Women Love Hard, Courtney and a team over there. That's a group. They have a women's conference every year, right? And for the last 2 years, their conference and retreat was I'm Poly Now What? And then another aspect of it. And they're not bringing the retreat back, but I didn't take it because of that. I've been having conversations with women and some men about getting into the lifestyle, getting into poly, and not knowing where their footing is going to be, not knowing what the next steps is, what to do, even being solo and then coming together and being with a partner and how to move within that realm itself. How to, if you come in and you guys are a couple that open play, not really knowing when to do the open play, not really knowing how to go into that realm. And a lot of women, we tend to halt what our next step might be because of that. And I've noticed that like we still bring monogamous mindsets. Thank you, Tay. What up, Taysky? You see his comment, girl. He said we sexy.
Hey.
That's my boo. Tay be slaying, baby.
Okay.
But he just me and John had a conversation. He was saying that even though we might be poly, we still move sometimes in a monogamous mindset.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of us fall into that familiarity. Comfort. Where we don't know what's the next steps to do, and even like talking to our partner about the next step. Like I said to a friend, like the young lady I was talking to, I said, it's crazy that you feel that way, but you might be and I say women do it a lot. We overthink
overthinkers.
We could think it's something really, really big and it don't be to them. But what we don't do is have that conversation. Trouble times two. No,
he
baby.
would know.
We greatness times two.
You would know. Hi, my love.
Oh, girl, hi, my love. Hey, Busky. How do you feel?
So I've been on both sides of this before. So I came in to the lifestyle single out here, a little wilding. I think everybody that enters in that mindset. But it's probably like maybe a year or so after I got into the lifestyle, kind of cooled down a little bit. And then I got with my life partner, Gerald, after that. So sometimes I'm like, okay, it's cool. We do our thing. We be out here, together. We play mostly together. But it came to a point in time where we would have those conversations like, hey, we are poly, or I get in my moods. I'm usually the one. I'll get into my moods where I'm like, all right, I'm about to sit this one down for a little while. I'm tired of people in a little bit.
That Aquarius kicks
in. Yeah, heavy. And I'm like, okay, I'm a cool. What you gonna do? And he'll be like, well, I don't want to do this stuff without you. I don't do that stuff without you. I'm like, but you've been doing it without me before. You know, he's like, but it's different. So we do kind of get in that mindset, like, hey, and it's a respect factor as well. We get in that mindset of saying like, hey, you're my partner. I respect you. What we're going to do together.
Right.
So it comes a time where we have to say to ourselves like, hey, what's allowed, what's not allowed. Let's be for real. Like, even though people think just because we're in the lifestyle and we're poly or whatever, we're just out here doing anything and anybody.
I hate that misconception.
And that's not
take a drink if you ever came across talking to a family member, a friend, even people in the lifestyle.
Like y'all some freaks. Y'all just be getting it on.
That ain't what it's about.
Every party is not a party. We get together and chill and hang and play cards and be family.
Yes, like we are our own, like our own community within each other. That's my other fellow Pisces baby. Hey, Booski. And she's a farmer too. And a bartender. You know, she's a Pisces. She's very creative in everything, but I love watching her drinks and stuff. But
I saw her in action.
I've seen that.
I've seen her in action, and she is definitely. That's one thing I gotta say about my Pisces. Y'all put y'all people's on. She definitely had me out at the event, and it was a great event. And I was doing my massage thing, and she was doing her bartending thing, and it was amazing. I was like, "You shaking that, and everything's shaking with it, girl."
We love you too. Thank you, look, Pisces Nation, baby.
I'll let y'all have it. It's okay.
But she did say, "Thank you. Everything is hypersexual." Yes, it is. What up, Shad? Everything is hypersexual. Everything that when it comes to this lifestyle, it is. Oh yeah, that's one reason why she here, Divine, so I can have her go ahead and do her commercial. See that, and make sure y'all book her because she was amazing. She gives miniature massages to my neck, and it be everything.
Oh yeah.
What up, Lynn? See y'all, everybody tuning in. Please, y'all remember to like and share. But Divine is definitely right. Everything is hypersexual,
and it doesn't have to be.
And you learn that even being poly is literally about multiple connections. And I think a lot of people don't get that part. It's not about the physicalness of it all, but about multiple connection with multiple people. That ain't just the only thing. What up, Sinful? The sex part is a plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you're doing it. Now, some people, they just into swinging and swapping, and that's fine. But they build their connections even in that. Because even if you into swinging and swapping, depending on where you land, you in a community of like-minded individuals.
Right. And it's supposed to be a safe space at the end of the day.
Right. To move in a way that is needed for you. She said, Divine said, people have these misconceptions that we think about eating dick every minute of the day.
Sometimes. I'm just playing.
As a Pisces.
It depends on the day.
Not it depends on the day.
It would just be one dick in man, usually. Not multiples. It depends on the day. Like I said.
But the thing about it is the misconception is there. Like, we're all just looking to have sex all day. If you go like, oh my God, oh, y'all had a card party? Yeah. So how did it end? Was somebody losing spades? I don't understand the question.
That's it. And if I was there and maybe Brandy was playing, it ended in me cussing her out. Because they know I'm competitive.
Ooh, girl. Oh my gosh. That's Brandy got to be on the team with her own, baby. Man, I swear I do, but damn, we multifaceted.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing about it. Like, I don't think no one really, if you're outside of it, like I have my best friend, and I really, really am grateful for my best friend. She takes she's vanilla as shit. And what up, Saya? She's super vanilla, but she asks a lot of questions. She takes the time to get to know. She asks questions about the misconception, and even though like sometimes she don't quite understand it, and I might go to her for advice, I have to remind her, and then she'd be like, "Oh yeah, friend, okay." You know what I'm saying? Because of course, like for her, it's more so like about protection and making sure that, you know, I love y'all relationship. Don't let nothing or no one come in between. And like, baby, first of all, our foundation is solid. If it wasn't solid,
we wouldn't be in this.
Exactly. And when it's not solid, we take a step back. But this is the thing. If we have a partner, a solid partner, our partner, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna see all that. They're gonna see that sometimes we're not in agreeing.
In that mindset, yeah.
Because y'all see it sometimes. Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially if you that's what I mean by all of our connections. At the end of the day, we're friends. Mm-hmm. Before anything, whether it's with our partners or whether it's with our playmates, we're friends at the end of the day. So when something's off, if you're paying attention and making those connections that you're supposed to make inside this community, just like you make with any other connection, friendship, relationship, you're going to see the differences.
See? Yep. And that's the other one. Make sure that you have a village.
Absolutely.
You know, being in anything that you do in life, and especially if it's something new that you're trying, a village teaches you. You know what I'm saying? You have women that's going to be there for you, that's going to help you, that's going to guide you. Even men, like men and women, we all need a village. We need to surround ourselves with people who love, care, and support. And even being poly, we have a village. Like, we're a village.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We come together, we support each other. Yeah. We're there for each other when needed. Like, this was my village when my mom passed. Like, y'all was like on me.
Yep.
You know
all
what?
she had to do is throw up the signal, and even when she didn't want to throw up the signal, we was Johnny on the spot.
And it warms my heart because you wouldn't think that, you know, coming from a monogamous mindset, and having the friends that I have that are vanilla that I had before this, and I am very grateful. I've had some 30-year friendships, and I still got them. I have some 20-year friendships. I have some 17-year friendships. So it's being able to have that village, and then being able to build this village in a place where I was told that I wouldn't be able to. It's crazy. Like, even like, you know, Big Chops, Divine, you, Sinful, like, y'all are all people that's been here, been to my house, that's checked on me, asked if I'm okay. Like, we're still in this community. You know, and then you know how to move in the community. Any community that you deal with, even in a family community setting, you know how to move within that.
Oh,
it's gonna be drama within no matter what community you in.
Oh yeah.
You know, no community is fucking perfect.
Oh yeah, I had some over the weekend with my family, so I understand. And like I said, I went to a funeral / repast / birthday party this weekend. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's what you make it.
Yep.
It's what you make it. When you go to anything, and if you're expecting, hey, I'm only going into this just to fuck around, then that's what you're gonna get.
Fuck around.
That's what you're gonna get. If you go in here with a mindset of like, hey, these could possibly be some cool people that I could mess around with, hang around with, really get to know, that depends on your mindset. You come in with a clear head. You come in thinking like,
I don't know, friend. I can't say I came in with a clear head. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, in the beginning, like I said, I came in to fuck around with the fuck around.
Yeah, you know? I came in with the fuck around. I ain't gonna hold you. Like John said, I came in here like a teenage boy. I was like
ready to hop.
Baby, we like her, and we like her too. Why you think that's my karaoke song? Yeah. But when the dust settled, because it was new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was new. I wanted to indulge.
Get your feet wet.
Yeah, I wanted to sow my royal oats, baby. I sold my oats, your oats, they oats. Baby, look, I had got single and I was being me, and John did, like, we were dating. So it was like, oh, this man ain't worried about me checking in with him. He just want to make sure I'm good. He check on me, I check on him. And he ain't on me like that.
It wasn't restricted.
And even in our marriage, he's not restrictive like that. Like, and sometimes it's scary because I'd be like, wait, I need you to be a little bit more. And he'd be like, girl,
He'd be like, you fine.
You ain't going nowhere. You good. You know what I'm saying? He was not, because I was used to someone being like,
where you at? Where you going? What you doing?
What you got on? You can't wear that. I don't like your hair. Change it. You know, things like, I don't like your outfit. Change it. You showing too much. You doing too much. You laugh too loud. Ooh, that was the big one. And you know I laugh loud.
Oh, no.
He told me I embarrassed him at a comedy show. At a comedy show.
Well, what else are you supposed to do at a comedy show?
You supposed to laugh hard loud. Yeah. And it was so funny because it was with my cousin, and unbeknownst to us, my cousin and her husband was having the exact same conversation. He was telling her the same thing. We inherited. My grandma laughed with her whole mouth.
Oh yeah, that's us. Gerald found out this weekend. I got a loud family,
girl, and
down to the little ones screaming at octave levels and stuff. So yeah,
and it's discouraging. So to have someone that be like,
you can literally be you,
it's scary sometimes. Like, when I had on my outfit Friday, I was like, so you like my outfit? He was like, I love it. He was like, how you feel? I was like, I feel sexy. He was like, you look sexy.
And you was.
Girl,
when she came in, she got a little thigh out and stuff. I said, okay, she girl.
See, and before like that, no, never.
And it's not like it was revealing. When I say it was sexy, it was classy sexy.
But I will do revealing.
And that's your prerogative.
I am excited about. Okay, let me stay with that. Look, Yulia said, "And was
it definitely was."
Girl, I was happy. Like, I bought that outfit. I was waiting to wear it, honey. Wait, but it's the point. She said, "Fine as hell." Thank you, boo. The point is like being able to have a partner who, in this, y'all don't like. So John been in a lifestyle, but being poly in a relationship was new for him. So it was new for me. And I always tell people, like, we walked in this together, and we walked hand in hand in it together. So even when I'm scared, he's always like, what you scared of? And then I'm mad because he asked me what I'm scared of.
Because you're scared of everything.
Shut up. I'm not scared. Hey, man, forget you, fam.
Oh, hey.
I just moved very cautiously across the water. She said, and was okay, be they friend. You know, I just move cautiously. I'm very cautious.
And I think that's something that's been instilled in most women. Most of us as women. Like, hey, you go out and you carry yourself as a lady and carry yourself with dignity.
Right.
And, you know, you can still do that. But what's to say that you can't be sexy and do that? What's to say that?
Boring people.
Yeah. So no,
somebody who don't feel sexy.
I'm not gonna, and you catch me as the one being in the corner, being quiet. You know, I just be peeping the scene.
Because you was killing it in that shirt. I was like, oh, it's the back out.
Just a little back out.
You turned around, I said, yes.
See, and this is what we do. We hype each other up. Okay?
Facts. You don't need nobody. You better hype your bestie up. You don't need nobody. Girl, bye. Like, we look, the way when Ashley came down the stairs for John's party, John, like, you would have thought it was her damn party. Like, no, baby, we had to tell my baby she looked good. It's okay. That's what we do.
And that's us, and that's our yayas.
Yes, our community, our village of women and one
our
vanilla.
Yeah,
our sisterhood. But, you know, all different ages. I text this little boy. Like, they don't listen. The kids don't listen. But it's just us that are there for each other. Like, it's important to build that sisterhood. And people be like, oh, well, it's not cliquish. Like, I had to learn that when people know each other, they're going to talk to each other, right?
And feel comfortable.
If you don't know them, talk to them.
Yeah.
I've gotten to know so many of y'all just by talking. Like, me and John, when we met y'all was sitting with a bunch of people we didn't know. We walked up and started talking to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There she go. Y'all favorite cookie lady.
Hey,
she said lady. You could have left vanilla out. I didn't want to get no misconception. That was for you, boo. She said, I love to dress up sexy as hell for sure. I don't know. That's her nickname for him, right? It's Rashad's wife, but she called him Shoddy. And every time she be talking, she be like, "No, I'm waiting on Shoddy to get home." I'm like, who the fuck?
What's that Shoddy?
What's that shit? The way he be all up on me, the way people look at him. Hey, that man love his wife.
Yes, and she was looking absolutely amazing as well.
Oh, yes.
Look, I'm gonna always give women a shine. Look, it's too hard out here for all of us, any of us, and for somebody to just downplay or act like, hey, somebody else can't get the shine, that will never be me.
Yeah. Yes.
If you look good, I'm gonna tell you look good, man or woman.
Yes.
But I'm gonna definitely tell a woman that because I
Yes.
feel like, hey, sometimes we need a little bit more of that encouragement.
Yes.
And you never know how that will change somebody's day.
Make them smile. It ain't nothing to make somebody smile.
No.
Like even in being in this, I'm more comfortable and able to be myself. So if I'm flirt, I can flirt. If not, you know what I'm saying? It's a comfort level to it. That's why the conversation about having a village is important. Being able to speak yourself. Lynelle said, "I'm such a girl's girl. I love her," and she is. Like my next step is, I got a next step, and she's gonna help me with it. And also Courtney. So it's like this year, 2025, I said that I'm gonna break free. And I say that because like John always be like, let's try this. And the fear in me, the monogamy in me, but wait in me be like, you always want to rush me to do some stuff that I'm not even. He was like, I'm saying, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And never really, he's always been like, let's talk about it, let's talk about it, let's talk about it. But trying to not be like, no, off back. Like my answer is always no, off back. Let me think about it.
Don't be doing my friend that way.
It don't be on purpose.
Don't be doing
it. Don't be. It be just from being unsure of self. Like I'm B100. Like I'm not always as confident as people can be. I can be very self-conscious about some things. And so even in that, it causes me to be like, let me see.
Tell her again, Lynelle. I'm the same way. Break out of it.
Girl.
And I'm starting to try to break out of it more and more. Especially with us being businesswomen, we gotta break out of it. We gotta break out of it. So I can completely understand. I said the same thing this year. This is the year to stop being afraid.
Yes.
To put yourself out there more.
Yes.
Give yourself more opportunities and chances. I'm gonna always show up and try to show out for something,
Especially yourself.
Yeah. Especially. I did this women's event earlier this month for Fords and their Women's Month. Just went out and did massages, chair massages. And I'm just like, this was the best time ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, me before this year, probably wouldn't have did it.
See, I'm telling you, this is like the breakout. Do more, be more, test yourself more. And be more flexible to the changes. She said, I've been trying to say more yes than no lately. Got to break out of some old ways. Yeah, like Friday, one of the biggest things with me is like, okay, I know I'm shy and I've gone to these meet and greets. And I'm usually like, okay, let me step back here. I didn't. I was out there. I danced. I was like, I'm not going to sit in the corner. Like when we said it was when everybody first come in. And I tend to want to fade into the background. And it's my shyness take over at times, right? If I'm not here, in a comfort zone, baby, bye. I was dancing. I was talking to people, taking pictures with people. Like, who are you? Hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm so and so, so and so. Big Shop say you was lit. I was.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I had a really good. It took me back to being. I was always that person. Like I think a part of that is the pandemic, and I've always been shy. So it just allowed me just to retreat. Because I remember like first coming to parties, like, nah, we're going to sit over here. Nah, we know they good over there.
Coming from somebody that was in cheer? Come on now.
It just changed. That's all.
I could see me saying that, but you was
out there.
You
girl,
was cheer.
I was cheering with a bunch of people.
But still.
I was not the center of attention. In a group, I'm good. It's when y'all be like, oh, just you. I'll be like, oh, me?
Yes,
you know, like,
why not?
and it's crazy. I don't mind the light. I just sometimes be like, oh, like, yeah, like even the Poly Women Love Hard. Last year was my first time speaking, and I thought it was gonna be a conference, and I was gonna be on a stage, and and a light in my face, and I could drown out the people.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, it was a retreat. Them people were sitting right there in front of me. I could see every last one of their pupils. And
did you envision them naked? Did
no,
that help?
hell to the no. That wasn't happening. I literally was like, you enjoy this. Go to the place that brings you joy. And even going to that place, it was like, okay, my shyness just went. And then there was some people there that I knew, like Ashley was there, and she was there to support me. Mm-hmm. So it was like being able to have support there and people that I knew was rooting for me to just be good. It was like, okay. And then it was so funny because I had a whole slide presentation, and she was like, I didn't know you had a slideshow. I'm like, oh, I thought it was. I thought I was supposed to have one, so I prepared one.
And there's nothing wrong with being prepared.
I was prepared, honey. But it like doing that made where it's like my ultimate goal is to travel and talk to women in the poly world, to talk to women throughout the world. I ain't just saying the United States because, that's limited myself. But to be able to go travel and talk and speak about mental wellness and mental, being able, what we take to get through this. Because all relationships are hard, but when you're balancing multiple relationships at one time, plus your life, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got to make sure that you have time for you in the midst of being who you are. Because as women, we naturally take care of people. We're natural caretakers. So even in the midst of being a natural caretaker to our family or to just self, we still got to make sure that we taking care of our multiple partners. Yeah. And, even being poly, your partners doesn't have to be physical. You know what I'm saying? There's emotional relationships, a partner that we enjoy going to get salads together, whatever it might be, but you have that that connection that you also got to balance. And so being self-aware, taking time away, creating the people that's needed. Like man, like
ain't nothing wrong with scheduling. Ain't nothing wrong with scheduling. I started doing even for my kids, like just to show them, like, hey, they're 15 and almost 9. So I'm just like, okay, it's time for y'all to know how to start pampering yourselves, and even me getting back into a routine of saying like, hey, you're off on the weekend, just do a self-care day. Mm-hmm. And my self-care day, I can do something easy and simple at home, whether it's doing a little pedicure, whether it's doing a little facial, and I even got them in on it. Mm-hmm. So they know, hey, this is how you take care of yourself. It's something simple and you can do from home, but do it for yourself.
Facts. I take drives to the lakefront, or I take drives to the forest preserves, or I go for walks, or I go hang out with y'all, like Wind Down Wednesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We got ready for Wednesday.
I gotta go work. After the last one, I was not able to go to work.
Baby, that last Wind Down Wednesday. Let's go to the comments.
That one, yeah.
She said, and y'all pipe in too. Do y'all ever find yourself at a crossroads like, damn, I don't feel like sharing my man for a while?
Absolutely. I ain't gonna hesitate.
I don't have nobody to share them with.
But even when we was encounters, I feel like sometimes I'm like, okay, he may want to be like, oh, let's go, let's have fun with somebody we've already had fun with, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, sit your ass down in that bed. Like, your fun is gonna be with me tonight.
Every step you take gonna be around this bedroom tonight.
Look, you want to put on a couple wigs? I'll be whoever else you want me to be. But tonight, the only person you're gonna see is me. Okay?
Set your ass down. I've had moments where I've been like,
Siobhan.
What up, Siobhan? I think I've had moments where I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered with people. And it's not necessarily, wrong. Yeah, I've had moments, and because I'll talk about when we had a girlfriend. So we had somebody we were seeing and we were into it when I wasn't running from my feelings and dealing with it. It was almost like it was never I don't want to share him because it was like if I needed his attention, I wanted both of their attention. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want just his attention. So then it was like, do you feel like being bothered? Because I want everybody love right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you had an option technically
because she didn't live here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So because you don't live with us, you don't have I don't have to worry about sharing. But if we're in a committed relationship, I'm under the mindset that I'm going to share. Like I know this. Mm-hmm. I expect it and I want it. And please, somebody come help me.
She said, help me.
No, like, I wouldn't even say help him. Like, I really, really enjoyed having that person. I enjoyed having another person. And so I think because I really, really enjoyed having another person, and she on her own changed my outlook. Okay. Like, she was like, well, why don't you want a girlfriend? And I was like, well, I'm not ready to give up all of my love that he gives me. And she said, why are you losing love? You're not thinking about what you're gaining. And I was like, what you mean? She was like, you're gaining a whole nother person that loves you, that's going to look out for you, that's going to take care of you and be there for you. And she did all of that. You know what I'm saying? She was that person. She looked out, took care of. Shit didn't work out the way it did, but it was that. It changed my mindset. Like, it changed me from feeling like I don't want to share him today to, are y'all finna hang out? Because my girls want to go out. Are you coming over? Are you gonna be in the bed when I get back from the bar? You know what I'm saying? It's that. Like, it changed my view and what I wanted changed. Girl, I don't know. Did the camera go out, y'all? Oh no. Look, we gonna keep talking though until the camera come back in. Cause I have no clue what happened. Can y'all still see us? It's froze.
It's frozen.
Oh no. I hope we froze in a good view.
No.
You so stupid, Tosa. Nah. So look.